What's up, guys? Name's Shark. Today we're gonna be talking about if you've been on the internet for more than I don't know, a year now. You've seen these overconsumptionist, expensive ass restocks that disguise themselves as aesthetic and preppy. So yeah, today we're gonna be talking about those and why they're so harmful. They are horrendous, and we are going to go through the troubles of watching them today. I also do want to apologize for the shit audio quality. My microphone is not working, so we're going to play it by ear because I'm not even using a microphone right now. This is a very, very shitty video, but that's not the point. Today is the point. The point today is to call out these terrible, malicious people. No, I don't want to say that. On that note, please do not send these people any hate. I don't condone any hate sent to these people. I don't appreciate that. While it is true that what they're doing is inherently wrong, please don't send these people hate under my name, or actually under any name, because that's extremely rude and that's not what we do. Anyways, I also do want to say trigger warning for misophonia in this video. I'm not entirely sure what triggers people with misophonia, because I know that's different for everyone, but I do want to say in general there's a lot of just easily things that can kind of easily trigger misophonia, like crinkling, wet sounds. So I do want to say that there's some of that in here. So if that's the case, I would recommend just watching this on either no volume or low volume, or just not watching this video in general, because there's a lot of that in this video. I also do want to say, just not even trigger warning, but just trigger warning for excessive plastic use. It's not even a trigger warning because it's not something that triggers people, but there's gonna be a lot of unsustainable practices in this video, which is why we're covering it. So yeah. Anyways, let's get into the first video. This first video is get ready with me for a crisp fall morning walk, which I don't really know why you would need to get ready for that, because obviously you can do makeup or whatever, but all this includes is just spoiling your water bottle like it's your own kid. Anyways, okay, let's watch the video. First of all, I want to say I fucking hate these damn ice molds. We could go on and on about how much I hate the fucking Stanley, but those ice molds are even worse because, one, it literally takes up half your water bottle. You're not even going to be able to fit anything in there. And two, not that you're putting big ass drinks in there anyway, you're putting shit that already has a can, plastic into plastic, but whatever. But at the same time, you're not going to fucking fit anything in there. First, second, third, just put normal ice cubes, man. That sound, dude. These plastic things, man. No one's actually walking with all that, and if you are, good luck, because if you trip over, one thing, you're gonna spill everything. No one, it's just, the thing is no one actually does this, this is just so obviously all for views, and if anyone really does do this, I'm so fucking sorry for your loss, because you could just bring around a Ziploc bag, you're arguably using way more plastic and way more resources that you don't need to, when you could very well just be using a plastic bag. You don't need to have this rubber container for everything, it could just be, you could just have a bag, Okay, we're gonna stop that video right there because that's just gonna piss me off, but what pisses me off the most of this video is that they have little prongs for this shit. You also know that these are, you just know that this shit is from, Temu or something, too, they definitely are getting this shit from, unethical brands, because a lot of the time that I see, these videos, like, I check out their bio to see the stuff they use, and it's all just from, like, Shein or Temu, you know, like, it's stuff that, like, could very well just be bought off Amazon for, honestly, not, probably actually cheaper, isn't, as unethically made, and isn't going to, like, ruin the fuck out of the, actually, okay, it will ruin the fuck out of the earth, because you shouldn't be having prongs anyway. You have hands, you also have nails, like, this girl has long ass nails. Put those prongs away and put those sweater paws to use, man, like, come on. Okay, sorry, but the next one we're gonna watch is a fall candy box restock. I don't know why you would, okay, sorry, let's just watch it. I swear, man, there's gotta be, like, some, like, psychological effect of these. Like, I don't understand. I'm not, like, trying to be rude. Like, I just, like, it's baffling that people, like, enjoy this content, one, but two, like, do you not, like, notice, how do people not notice the amount of plastic in these videos? You're taking stuff that already was wrapped in plastic, that's definitely not biodegradable, putting it in more plastic, and then you're just gonna keep on refilling it. People always argue that it's because of, like, space, like, keeping space, but one, why would you need all this space for this shit anyway? You shouldn't be having this much candy, but I mean, I guess it's props to you. And two, like, it's just, like, you're gonna have the bags anyway, you know, like, you have the bags, you're not, I don't know how to explain it, you still have the bags, so aren't you still, you're just using more space, you know, like, it's not even a valid argument. And that's the big problem with these videos, is they just generally encourage, like, young audiences or vulnerable audiences to be doing this kind of thing, or to believe that this kind of thing is okay, because they're disguising it as a preppy and aesthetic restock, when in reality they're just wasting plastic and creating more waste for the earth. Not only that, but it's just completely unnecessary, and it creates high standards for, like it makes these people feel bad about their life because it doesn't look like this, when in reality it shouldn't. It's okay to be a little bit messy. It's okay for things to not be organized all the time, because you're a human being, and if things were completely organized like this all the time, it'd be unnatural, and it'd just be more stress added to your life. It's just always seems so unnatural to me when people think that this is normal, and think that it's something that, because you know that these, like, this isn't things that people actually do every day. Nobody actually does this every day. It's just for views. I've never actually met anyone who just does this shit, you know? But yeah, that's basically the big issue with these kinds of videos. We're gonna watch one more, because this one, I felt like I really had to include it. It is horrendous, so prepare your eyes and your ears, because there are some really awful sounds in here, by the way. Oh my god, what? Can we just talk about how much shit is in this drawer? Like, not like, I don't even think I have to comment on this, but they have little, like, compartments for their straw toppers. They have they have entire compartments dedicated to the little, like, rubber thing on the bottom of their Stanley. You have drawers for your water bottles. They are not your children. They are not your pets. They are not your, like, babies. You don't have to pamper your water bottle. I didn't think I'd have to say this, but this is wild. It is incredibly wasteful to just have so much shit like this. Plastic on plastic on plastic. Like, you people are, like, the main contributor to fucking global warming. This is why we are having fires in Arizona, is because of people like you. Like, what the fuck? Okay, Queen, are we going on a walk or a trip to Thailand? Because you do not need all this shit for a fucking walk. And all, like, when I go on a walk, I bring, like, a lip gloss. Like, I don't even always bring my lip gloss. I bring a lip gloss and my phone. Like, you don't need this shit. You don't need perfume for a walk. Just spray it before you leave. So, like, also, like, don't even get me started on these, like, fucking, like, clothes they have for their Stanleys. Like, I don't care if it's for protecting your Stanley. Just don't fucking drop your Stanley. Maybe you wouldn't drop your Stanley as much if you didn't have this much shit on it. Like, this is rage bait, and I'm a little rage fish taking the rage bait, because this is crazy to me that people think this is okay to have this much shit. Also, don't even get me started on, like, the Touchland hand sanitizer. Like, is it just me, or, like, it doesn't even smell good, one, but two, I've only ever seen it with people who have Stanleys. Like, I've never seen anyone, like, genuinely use it because they enjoy it, you know? Like, also, I don't even see what's aesthetic about it. That is the ugliest hand sanitizer that I have ever seen. Okay, we're gonna dissect how much shit is in this drawer, because I shouldn't even have to say how horrendous this is. Okay, don't even get me started on these wipe that tush things. That is the corniest branding I've ever seen, but whatever. We have one compartment dedicated to just disposable wipes, which aren't disposable, by the way. They aren't even biodegradable. You can't flush them. We have 3 hand sanitizers, which isn't enough to restock all the time, by the way. We have, like, these, like, I think they're covers for toothbrushes, I'm not sure. We have deodorant, native deodorant, which is going to smell like shit, by the way, because native is ass. Ursa Major, I'm not sure what that is, but it's all, I'm not actually going to point all this out, but you can see, like, a trend where this is literally all just individually wrapped plastic things, which just goes to show that this is literally only just for either one, rage bait, but probably just to, like, fill that, like, hole, like, that void in their chest that probably has been there since they were 5. Like, this is just for satisfaction and not even for convenience, because, like, we already know that this plastic wrap's gonna be everywhere. You're gonna have trash everywhere after this shit. It's all individually wrapped plastic, and I can't even begin to imagine how much waste this creates. Like, it's incredibly unsustainable and just unnecessary in general. Nobody needs packets of sunscreen. Nobody needs, like, mini Tic Tacs. Tic Tacs are already mini. You don't need this stuff, you know? All of this is just really highly unnecessary, and it's becoming so normalized on the internet and even in real life, because I don't see people with this extent of stuff where they're carrying around literal lunch boxes, but I do see people who are carrying around, like, these holders for their, like, chapstick when you can just put it in your pocket, or having individually wrapped, like, packets of sunscreen, or just having, like, individually wrapped packets of sunscreen when you could just carry a bottle of sunscreen, or having mini Tic Tacs when Tic Tacs are, like, already mini, you know? Like, this stuff is just incredibly wasteful, and it's the reason that we have so much trash on this planet, you know? Just having stuff that we don't need or shouldn't even want in the first place, because there's so much better things that you could want for yourself. You know, these people should be focusing on getting a tuition, seeing their family or friends, but no, they're hyper-fixated. I won't say hyper-fixated, but they're hyper-focused just on the satisfaction they get from seeing, like, organized things, you know? And I guess you could argue that, like, it's just what they want to do, let them be themselves, which I am letting them do that, but you can't put something on the internet and not expect people to have an opinion on it, especially when it's something like this that's unsustainable and is objectively wrong to be doing. So today, my message to you is to not feed into these kinds of things, and not, you know, don't comment on it, don't bring attention to it unless you're talking about it extensively. Yeah, thank you all for, just leave with that message. Thank you all for, joining me on this crazy ass ride, and I'll see you guys in the next video where I learn how to blow up balloons with, magnesium. Bye!